Forget about it, forget about it, forget about it, baby. I'm God's favorite. That's how he makes me feel. And I don't want you guys to miss out on all this sweet loving from God. Like, I have a guy who started with me yesterday. His name is Samuel, right? So I told you guys how Carrie talks to me from God. Carrie is my brother. He records these messages. I didn't even realize he had some messages recorded that I didn't see. So I was so excited yesterday to see these messages from Carrie. Go to listen to the message. Of all the books in the Bible, can you believe that he mentioned the book of Samuel when the guy Samuel was the one who started with me yesterday? And that just started the beginning of the God wings for God saying, yes, Nick, this is the person I want you working with. So Samuel came in, and me and him are talking about God. But first he came in, he said, he's playing these things on his computer, and it says, no such thing as coincidences, right? So me and him are talking. He asked me, when's your birthday? So I told him my birthday. Can you guys believe his mom's birthday is exactly that same day? So how is it, I quoted the Carrie messages, of all the books in the Bible, 66 books, Carrie started talking about Samuel. Started talking to Samuel at the office. He's talking about, asked me the birthday. How is it that me and his mom are born on the same day? And then you guys know how I go crazy about 11. The number 311 means something, 411 means something, 811 means something, 711 means another thing. So soon as Samuel started working on the first car, for us to advertise our cars, he said, the miles are 11. And can you believe ever since he was born, he's been following this number 11? And then God hooked him up with me, who was crazy over this number 11. So I'm the 11th child of my mom. He's the 7th child of his mom. 7 to 11, guys, means that God's presence is there with us. So he jumped into the Tesla so he could start, advertising the Tesla for sale. And then he just said something to me. He said, you're God's favorite. I'm like, how do you know that? He said, not really. We're all God's favorite. I said, no, Samuel. I'm God's favorite. And I started arguing with him that I'm God's favorite, guys. That's honestly the way God makes me feel. So I'm driving home in this Tesla, and this song played from Boomer Boy for my hand. And it was just God singing to me, guys. He said, I want to be in your life until the night is over. I want to hold you so tight, come in closer. That's God singing to me. To Burnham and say, come in closer. And the thing is, with this Tesla, guys, the music system is just off the chain. And the only being who knows how much I love music is God. So I told you guys that hubby bought this Tesla for me and I was mad at him. But God put it there when I went to pick up my brother's car, an exact model, exact color, everything was there charging. But just him saying to me, Nick, this is the vehicle I want you driving, right? So God said, he's the one who wants me driving this Tesla. And the music system is unbelievable. If you see how happy I am in this Tesla, guys, I don't even want to come out. So that Burner Boy playing. He said, I want to hold you so tight. Come in closer. And then I say to him through the same song, it's been a hell of a ride. For every single moment, you were there by my side. That's my testimony, guys. Even when I'm down to the lowest of the lowest of the low, I come and I tell you guys, my God is with me. This is how God showed up for me. So whenever I'm broken, you make me feel whole. Wherever I'm lonely, you're there for my soul. And I've been telling you guys, my mind has been a little bit broken. No shame, that's life. Things happen. That's going to knock the wind out of our sail. But this is a testimony, baby, that God is with us. He's with us in the brokenness, in the rockiness, in the roughness, whatever we go through, he's there. So where you are, girl, that's where I call my home. Whenever you doubt it, I'll be letting you know. Okay? Say, well, girl, I want to be dancing with you forever. So this part, whenever you doubt it, I'll be letting you know. Okay? Listen to me how he showed up for me today under the tree. So on Sunday, I was telling my daughter Amber, since she works at Nike, I said, hook your mama up. I need some new hoodies and I need some new running tights so I could be running around the neighborhood. Thinking of you and that I want to be a strong woman that you admire. That was me to Amber on Sunday. And it was just a message from my brother Kevin from 3 years ago. He told me that, say, Nick, I want you to let your beautiful kids see you as a strong woman. Let them admire you. So I sent that message to Amber on Sunday, right? Like, I'm working towards that, Amber, to be a woman that you can admire. Can you believe I go to the God tree at 8:09? So I said, okay, let me go to page 89. So I read page 89. It wasn't anything that really I could say was a high five, a glimmer of God. So I just went to the bottom. I just clicked on anything at the bottom. Can you believe that exact voice note that Kevin sent me 3 years ago showed up? That Neeks, I want you to work on being a strong woman. Let people look at you and say, how did this woman get so strong? Be somebody that your children are going to admire. Honestly, guys, I just started crying. I said, this God knows every thought I think. He knows every aspect of my life, what's going on. I called Kevin, thank you. Thank you for your influence on my life, man. So it's Kevin who's been teaching me and training me and holding my hands to be a wise woman, guys, a wise person. So a wise person looks at things from not our limited perception, guys. We got to look from the God perspective, okay? So that's what Kevin has been teaching me. He said, Neeks, look, I need you to be wise. So you got to control the emotions. You're going to have to learn to be patient. And you have to make God your number one focus and priority. So that's the advice my brother's been giving to me that I want to share with you guys, okay? We got to make God numero uno, number one in our lives. You see me every day. Well, this morning I had to wake up and help hubby with some stuff. But right after I was done with that, I went to my God tree to see what God had to say to me. And for him to show up with that voice note from Kevin from 3 years ago, my exact message to my daughter, to say, I'm trying to work on being this woman for you, man, to be an example for you. So it's just God, guys. He's with us, he's for us, he's on our side. We have to keep our focus on him every second, every moment. Asking him, what is your perspective, God, on this situation? Not on our limited human perspectives. God sees the future, he sees everything. What really showed up on page 89 was I stopped what I was doing today too to send out a message on TikTok of my video, and where I told sent my hubby a message, hey, God is doing a new thing. And that showed up there too on the page, that God is doing a new thing with us. So we got to be open to these new things that God is doing for us. And I promise you, God gives us more than we could ever expect, more than we could ever imagine. Like Emma's going to come spend Thanksgiving with her mama. So I'm working towards making her proud. I said, I got to get our business together. I got on my uniform shirt, guys. I got to go hard. I got to leave the crazy lady, the broken mind. God is working to heal it. Thank you, God. And I can show up here for you guys to tell you that no matter where you are in life, don't care how broken you are, God is our healer, baby. He can get any situation back on track, even with this business. How could he send somebody to work with me, Samuel? The same Samuel in the Carrie messages, who loves the number 11, like crazy lady here. His mother has the same birthday as me. Come on now, come on. How could all that be a coincidence? It's God saying, Nick, I'm the one who brought Samuel into your life. Okay, so wherever you are, just know you're not going through life alone. I don't care if you feel like you're at ground zero. God is there with you. You hear me? Just pray. Pray for a closer walk with him. I promise you, that was a prayer I said like 15 years ago. God, I want a closer walk with you. And he hasn't disappointed me. And even now, he's telling me that even coming closer. How about that? So don't miss out, man. And I just have to say thank you, Kevin. Thank you for holding your sister's hand. So I promise him that I'm going to be the rock star for God spreading the messages that he shared with me. So I don't care where you are right now, guys. Say this prayer with me. God, I want a closer walk with you. Make God number one. Wake up every day. Every day you wake up. You have your appointments with God. I don't play with my messages from Carrie, guys. Thank you, Carrie, too, for all the wisdom. Carrie just teaching me the biblical and godly wisdom that we need for our lives, guys. Like just going the extra mile in love and just having this perspective of God that we're doing everything for him. Forget anybody else. Everything you do, you just have this idea in your head that God is watching you, and He rewards us. So as you seek God, you will find Him. That's what I told Samuel yesterday. But you got to start paying attention, okay? He's always, 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 always talking to us, okay? So don't miss out on this life with God. I promise you, He doesn't disappoint. So make today that you say, God, I want to come in even closer to you. Don't miss out on all this good loving. I'm going to go into my Tesla and enjoy my car from God Himself. Peace.